You can use price books in SME to set up special pricing for customers, or just set up a standard percent markup for all your inventory items or service items. So one scenario that some people use price books for is if you always mark up your inventory items that you sell by a percentage, but all your service items you don't want to mark up by a percentage. They're just using the standard rate. So what you would do is go under price or under utilities and go into price book editor and hit run it. And I'm going to click the new button and create a new one. So I'm going to do a 25, like inventory 25% markup, I'll call it. Now, in a minute, I'm going to do a percent higher than cost. But before I do that, I want to put all the exceptions for any item in SME that I don't want to have a 20% markup from cost. Like all my service items, I want those to be standard rates. So I'm first going to add all my service items to the price book. You can select all of them and just click OK. Then after that, you can do the percent markup. So I'm going to do a 25% higher than cost and hit save. So now what's going to happen is we're going to assign this to our customer. Whenever we create a service order or an invoice for that customer, it's going to use the pricing rules set up in this price book. Everything's going to be marked up 25% higher than cost, except these items that are listed right in the price book. So basically, these are an exception to the 25% higher than cost rule. So if I were to put crew travel, it's going to be a 235 unit price rather than a markup, 25% markup from cost. So just assign that price book to a customer. You're going to go to the customer record, go to the rate tab, and choose that price book you set up. So I'm going to choose that inventory 25% markup. When we create a service order and add items to the order, all the items are set to 25% markup from cost, except all those service items we added as an exception. So I'm going to try adding a material item. And let's grab something. So this has a default cost of $895 and the price book of inventory 25% of markups assigned to this service order. So it's being assigned to this item and it's calculating a price of this. So any material item that we add, it's going to be using that percent markup. Now the other thing is if we hit add any service item, all these service items were added as exceptions. So they're not going to be using the 25% markup. This one is crew travel. The standard retail is $235. If we add it to the order, it's still on that price book, but it's not doing a markup from cost because this is an exception, and on the price book, this specific service item still has the standard price of $235. So if we do one more service item, we can see the same thing. It's not going to be using the markup. Let's see. I'm not sure if this one has a cost or not. Yeah, so this one has a cost of $30. So it's not doing a 25% markup. It's just using the standard price for that service item.